Hey folks, this is Erin Lundy. I am a doctor of physical therapy with Milestone Therapy Inc. And today's fun little tidbit for you parents at home is how to use your kids' crutches. I get this question a lot from a lot of parents that have kids that have orthopedic issues, such as like a sprained meniscus, or they have a fracture or anything like that, or even just to take a little bit of weight off their legs for just a little bit at a time. These come in handy. Now, granted, these are standard crutches. These are not loft train crutches. So I'm going to show you how to use these and how not to use them. So let's get started. So first off, I would like to show you guys how to adjust these because I'll like go out on the street and I'll see a lot of families out walking with their kids and I'm like, oh, that crutch is not fitted well. So starting off, you see this little button here down at the bottom of the crutch, like where the little base is. You can press that button in and then move this shaft up and down based on the appropriate height. Now, how do you get the appropriate height? So the little handle here is going to be measured to your kid's styloid process. So that's this little bump in their wrist. You can find it, and that's exactly the height that it should be. So as you can see for me, I'm standing right here. The little bump in my wrist is right here. So that's exactly where my handle is going to be. So I am resting comfortably here. Also, you should note, I can probably fit maybe 2 to 3 fingers underneath my armpit area to give myself a little bit of breathing room from this top pad. Something to be on the lookout. If your kid starts complaining about numbness or tingling in these 3 fingers, it's they're compressing the radial nerve, and they probably need a little bit of a break from the crutches. There are naturally going to be a bunch of different ways that your therapist can teach your kid how to use crutches and how to walk with them with different gait patterns or different walking patterns. So we're going to go over those. The first one I'm going to show you is called 2-point gait. So that basically means there are only 2 points on the ground the whole time. So a lot of times your therapist can use this to try to take some pressure off your child's legs. And I'll show you what it looks like. So first, your kid is going to stand there with all 4 points on the ground, 2 crutches, 2 feet. So then you're going to have, like, let's say that your child's injured leg is going to be this leg. So they're going to step forward with their right crutch and their right leg, step forward together. Then they're going to move forward with their left crutch and their left leg and step together. I'll show you that again. Okay. So right leg, right crutch together, left leg, left crutch together. And the shorter the stride length, the shorter the distances that they're walking, the easier it is and less pressure. I always say it kind of looks like a kid walking on stilts. And so that's like a good way to remember it. So 2-point gait. Now, what you can progress to is called 3-point gait. So again, 3 points on the ground. So that's going to be typically recommended for kids that have one injured leg that they don't want to put any weight on. And your physical therapist and their physician has all said, no weight. And there can be several different reasons for this, mostly just to recover at the moment and not cause any more damage. So what that one looks like is exactly what it sounds like. So you've got your 2 crutches on the ground. And then let's say that this leg is my injured leg. So I'm going to put 2 points forward with the crutches and then swing my leg up. So this is my non-injured leg. This is my injured leg. 2 crutches, swing forward. And I'll show you that from the side as well. So standing here, bring up your hurt leg, put 2 crutches forward, bring forward, 2 crutches forward, bring forward. Okay, and you'll note again, this is a really simple, easy way to do it. The closer that your little steps are, the easier it is for your kid. Now, one of the techniques that I like to use a lot too is called 4-point gait. So this is where you're trying to reintroduce a little bit more weight bearing into your kid's legs, but you don't really want to go full in. And again, your therapist will advise you on this. So this is going to be 4-point gait where you have 4 points on the ground the whole time. And I always think it sounds kind of like a horse walking because it's like da-da-dunk, 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 like that. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm standing here. I'm going to move my right crutch forward, followed by my right leg. Left crutch, left leg. Right crutch, right leg. Left crutch, left leg. And I can move forward like that. Because this is a cool way to say, again, I'm gently introducing this and you have control in order to take some of that pressure off your kid's leg as needed. So there are two more techniques that I want to go over. One is called swing through and one is called swing to gait pattern. And actually I hear a lot of therapists get this confused a lot. Okay, so we'll go over it step by step. So we're going to start with swing to. So that basically means you're going to have your crutches in line like this. And you're going to have both feet swing to the plumb line of the crutches. Crutches forward, swing to. And I'm moving both legs forward like so. Okay. And I typically would recommend this for kids that are a little bit more coordinated and have no problem doing this. Now, next level up, and again, this is all your therapist's judgment, is swing through gait. This one is, again, a little bit more advanced for those kids that are a little bit more coordinated and active. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Put your crutches forward, and you're going to swing through all the way to the other side. Crutches forward, swing through to the other side. So this one can get a little dangerous if they overswing and they jump and they can go forward. So they might crash. So again, this is up to your therapist's discretion if they think that your kid is ready for this. They have a lot of fun with it because, again, they're kids. So I've heard some pretty daunting stories of kids pole vaulting themselves either on or off chairs or on up or down stairs, which is terrifying and can result in serious injury. So even though we're being lighthearted about it, seriously, watch your kids. So when you're approaching your chair, I'm going to take, let's say that my left leg is the injured leg. You're going to come up to the chair and face with your body backing up, and you can actually feel the chair with your non-injured leg. So I can feel this. Then I'm going to move my crutches over to my injured side. Okay. I'm going to grab onto these hand grips right here and sit myself on back, kicking my leg out. Pretty simple, right? A lot of times I'll see kids will try to swing up or swing back, not safe. Same principle for getting up. You bring your crutches around on both sides, and then if you have an armrest, it's even better. But you go to stand up, move your crutch over to the other side, and bam, you're walking away. So up next, we're going to talk about stair safety because, again, this can be really serious and can result in some serious injury. So I'm going to go over some safety features, both if you have a railing and if you don't have a railing, for what to do. And of course, as a caveat, anytime that your child is on the stairs, you need to be there with them. And my cue is always to stand below and to the side of them, regardless if they're going up or down. That's where you need to be for safety in case they do lose their balance. So let's start with the easier one of the two, which is going up the stairs. So first I'm going to show you if you have a handrail, and then second I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have a handrail. Let's say you approach your handrail. This is your injured leg, handrail on this side. What you're going to do is move your crutch over to your injured side. Sit first up, grab your handrail, keep your leg on up, crutches. Handrail, pick up, crutches. It does take a little bit of coordination, but you'll get it. So next up is if, let's say that you don't have any handrails at all, that can be pretty scary. Injured leg, what you're going to do is bring your non-injured leg up first. I'm going to step and come up. Let's say that your kid is allowed to put a little bit of weight on their leg. What you're going to do is you're going to go up with a good, so this is my hurt leg. So I'm going to go up with my right first, and then with my left. So I'm going to do up with my right leg first, put all my weight through that right leg, then the left leg down. Right weight. And now for the more challenging part, which is going down the stairs. And first I'm going to show with a hand railing, which is a little easier, and then we'll show going without a handrail. Let's say you have a handrail. Standing here, not allowed to put any weight on this leg. What you're going to do is transfer your crutches to your other side. Use the handrail here and go down. Like that. And this is how I got down the stairs when I tore my meniscus, which was a fun experience. So I have an intimate relationship with these crutches. So you're going down the stairs and you're told not to put any weight on your left leg. Crutches down, crutches down. However, if you are able to put weight through your leg, what you're going to want to do is lead with your injured leg first. So crutch together. So the little mnemonic is up with a good, down with a bad. So whenever you're going down, lead with your bad leg, or you're going up, lead with your good leg. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope that this was fun and informative and a cool way for you and your child to bond and figure out how to use these crutches that you were given and you can't remember how to use them. But anyway, good luck with everything.